Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Catalina and I'm the person behind by Catalina Designs, and in this video we have a weekly journal. This week I have some plans. I tried to write down what I want to achieve this week, not necessarily to achieve but to go through stuff to make sure that I will be able to do some stuff. And I do want to publish the video tutorial for the loose knitting sweater because it was something that you asked for, and I wanted to do it from the last week but I couldn't. So this week this is one of the things that I want to work on, to edit those videos, because I will need to edit the Romanian and the English version of the video for both channels. Then I will try to finish the cream blouse, and then with the black dress I want to pick it up again to manage to finish the pocket side, the pocket part, because after I will finish that I will simply need to go multiple rows because I want to be a maxi dress, but at least I will have all the steps and have more time to work on the dress without having to put it aside because I need to film a step and so on, because this is slowing me down a bit with, okay, I need to film that if I'm crocheting in the evening, for example, and I'm getting to a point where I need to film something. I cannot go and film because of the light, because of everything, so I need to put it aside, and it's kind of I don't like this idea. And then with Sea Breeze cover up, because these are the projects that I want to work on this week as well. I think in the end that I will finish it as a top, and because I want to, it will take me too long to finish the entire length, and I want to put the tutorial out there, and for that to be faster, because it's summer, people are buying the pattern and I want to offer them the video tutorial as well to follow along with the pattern. So that's why I want to publish the video as soon as possible. If I'm waiting until finishing the entire length, then it might take me a while and the summer will be gone, because I'm already like oh my god, it's July. When did everything... time is going too fast. Anyways, so if you want to join me and see how this week is going, or what I will be able to finish and work on this week, then please stay with me and let's see. Hello everyone, today is Tuesday. Yesterday I was working, I was like this in the morning. I said, okay, I will finish the cream blouse that I started because I had just a bit. And actually I posted yesterday a video because I was filming while I was joining the sides, which was the last step to do. And I was convinced that I will film that section and then I can add the final thing, wearing it finished. But actually it wasn't like that, because I was filming the process while I was joining the sides, and then in the end I didn't like it. I let it like this with the front shorter than the back, although yesterday I was wearing some low-waisted jeans and it wasn't looking that pretty, but still the back was too long comparing with the front. And also I didn't like the how I joined the sides. I wanted to use the same method as I used for the shirt and the black dress, but this is a lesson learned, that not everything works on everything, because with the shirt, this edging, this edging is looking pretty nice because it's a thinner yarn, but with the cream blouse it wasn't that pretty. It was too chunky, and it was that seaming was too rigid, and I didn't like it. So because I couldn't adjust the back to make it a bit shorter, because the back is work bottom up, I decided to work on the front and make it equal with the back. So now I'm at the point where I have the front equal with the back, although it's looking like it's not like this, but I think it stretches because of the weight. And now I'm kind of working the ribbing, and I removed the side edging, and I think I will sew it with the needle and then adding the edging for the sleeves. Now I'm thinking maybe I can let the slit over here at the bottom, but I will see after I will stitch everything how it will look. So now I'm at this point where I need to finish the edging for the front panel, and then I will start to join the side edges and see how it looks. I was pretty excited with the idea to have the front shorter than the back. After posting it yesterday, I had a few great ideas about tapering the front, but I don't know how it will work with the stitch pattern, and I don't want to overcomplicate the thing too much. And then I had a suggestion, and I really like it, with some string to just be able to tie it over here and make it as short as you like. So I really like this idea pretty much, and maybe I will try it, because it won't change with everything if I'm adding a string and try to pull it and see how it looks. I do have my doubts that it will work, just because of the not the drape is really drapey, but it's a thicker yarn. It's a DK cotton yarn, and I don't know that it will look pretty, but I can try it. It won't hurt anyone. So now I'm dressed with the loose knitting sweater, because I was filming the intro for the video tutorial. Today is Tuesday, and I want to work editing the video, and maybe I will be able to post the tutorial tomorrow. This is what I plan to do. Although in the morning I was like ripping off everything, so trying to fix this this blouse. And also I started to work on the black dress with the pocket. I still have a few rows to go in length, because I need to be bigger. And with this I decided not to increase at all at the waist, because I was calculating, see, this is the thing, when you're measuring the width it's a thing, but then I count the stitches, and with my gauge I realized that I already have 103 centimeters in circumference. So I decided to go with that, at least for the part of the pocket, not to have those pleats all around to be too curly. And if I want to be wider on the hips, maybe I will switch to a bigger crochet hook, and this will kind of give a bit of more room. Also, I did check, I don't know why I didn't before, because last year I designed a desired dress, and I do like how, and this is how, so straight but comfortable around the hips. I do want to be that this dress, and the desired dress had like 106 centimeters in circumference, so I will go for 103, because it wasn't I thought that it was pointless to just add 3 centimeters. It's not like it's too much, or it will change too much the the things. So in order to avoid making a step in a plus to just make those increases, I said that I will go for the pocket like this, at least not to have, because it will have some pleats, because it will be with that string, with that cord around the waist, so not to be too much. So now I'm pretty confident of on this one, and hopefully I will be able to work in the evening and at least to finish the pocket side and see how it goes. And yeah, this is what I was working until now. And hopefully I will finish to publish the tutorial, and by the time you're seeing this video I will have a new tutorial for you. So I think I'm leaving you today here, and let's see what I will be able to work this week, and maybe the things will start to go back to normal. Hello guys, I managed to finish and uploaded the tutorials for the loose knitting sweater, and it was quite of a challenge because I'm recording the voice over the footage that I have with the tutorial itself, because it's easier for me than to talk on the camera, because I need anyways to record the voice in English and then in Romanian for the other YouTube channel that I have in Romanian. And my neighbors were working, having some houseworks, and they were drilling the entire day, and it was impossible not to hear all the noises, because it was like it was in my house, all the noises. But I kind of understand them, because if there is work to do, there is work to do. You cannot skip it. But in the end I managed. At some point I wanted to go with the tutorials at once to publish them, but I published first the English one because it was already done, and then today, this morning, I finished the one in Romanian, and I managed to publish that one as well. So now I'm having a bit of crochet time. I'm working on the black dress, and I am going slowly. But anyways, I kind of finished the front part of the pocket, because you know that I do want to have pockets. So I finished the front, and now I'm working on the back. And I think I said it before that I don't want that the linen of the pocket to be crocheted, so I will recycle a canvas bag that I have, and it's in black, and I will make those pockets using that fabric. And this is because the first reason is I want some deep pockets, and with this construction, if I want deep pockets, I will need to go deeper with this front, and I don't want the hole to be big. I just want the inside of the pocket to be big, and I think that somehow I can build it in crochet as well. But I do believe that using a canvas for the linen, it will be more functional. Yeah, so you can put anything there. So nowadays I have a problem, especially with women clothes, that the pockets are so small. You cannot put anything in there, so I do prefer pockets instead of a bag. I don't know if this is, and every time when summer comes, because you're not wearing jackets with many pockets or something like that, I feel like I need to wear a bag because I cannot fit all my stuff in. I'm not wearing too much stuff, but phone keys and cards or whatever, it doesn't go anywhere. So I want deep pockets, and I think it's more functional like this. But let me show you and explain you how I'm doing it, because I think it would be interesting for you to see. So let me show you, and then we will talk a bit more about some other, maybe the cream blouse, to show you the progress on that one, and so on. Okay, so first what I did, I worked the front part of the pocket, and this is I think 3 centimeters from the side edges of the dress, because I didn't want the pocket hole to be right on the edge. And after working several rows, I have here 16 rows worked for the front, which I thought that are enough for my pocket hole to fit my my hand in. And now I will work the back. And the idea of this pocket, as I said, is to put a lining that is out of fabric, but if you want, you can overlap more stitches here and work basically the inside of the pocket in crochet. So I will do only 7 stitches because I want to have a section that will overlap the front with the back, because when I'm sewing the lining, the fabric, I don't want to be right into the edge. I want to have a bit of a crochet fabric that you can see when the pocket is open or when you're putting something and it's heavier, so to be able to see the fabric. So to do that, I will start my back into the 7th stitch of the front part of the pocket, and I will rejoin yarn into the 7th stitch, and I will do that on the bottom of the double crochets that are right on the top, on the first row basically, that I worked for the front side, because I will work front post stitches, and I want these front post stitches to be the same height as the next row that I am about to work for the back. I hope it makes sense. And this will be a bit tricky to join. I want to go with a single crochet on top of the other, and I hope that you can see here because it's in a black yarn. So now I'm doing the single crochet around that double crochet pose, and then the single crochet on top. And now I will go with front post double crochet around the next stitches. Again, these stitches that I'm going around are the stitches that are on the first row that I worked for the front side. The first row that will be at the same height as the first row for the back, of course. And I will work these front post stitches over here. I think I have 2 more. Okay, and now I will continue with double crochet stitches for the rest of the circumference of the dress. And when I will get into the other side, when meeting the front side again, the front part of the pocket, I will do the same 7 front post double crochet around the first 7 stitches of the front side. So now I will continue to go in double crochet until then. And here when I finish the last stitch, I will go around into the same correspondent row. So if you're looking now, because here is connecting the back panel with the front panel, so I will go around the stitches that are on the same level with the stitches that I'm working right now. And again, if you want the inside of the pocket to be crocheted, you can work more stitches. As deep as you want your pocket to be, you can work more front post double crochet stitches so that you will work with the back part. You will also work the inside of the pocket. So now I had one, and now the second, and the third, and the fourth. I know that it's black yarn and it's difficult to see, but I hope that it makes sense what I am doing over here. Okay, so this is how it's looking. On the right side of your work you cannot see because there are only loops around those stitches, so it's not a problem. And now I will turn, I will work the first stitch, which I decided to make it as a single crochet on top of a single crochet. And now I will continue to work a double crochet in each stitch until I will have the same length as the front part. So I work in total 16 rows for this section, but you can work more depending on how wide, how big you want your pocket hole to be. So this is with the pocket. After a few rows, a few more rows, you will be able to see better how this sections are overlapping to each other. Yeah, so on the video before, you saw how I did this overlapping with this front post stitches over here. And now as I worked a few more rows of the back, you can see that it's going like this. And this is because when you're wearing, and let's say the pocket will look like this because it's heavy, something inside, I don't know, like your phone or something. I don't want to see the lining of the pocket. I want to see just the crochet piece. I don't know, I'm trying stuff. Anyways, this is the progress with the dress. I do hope that I will have a bit of a more progress. I can't wait to get to that point when I don't need to film anything because I'm just going simply in the length, because then I will have more time to work and not be interrupted by the fact that I need to stop because I need to film. And yeah, I think it will work faster, especially if the shape is okay. So yeah, this is the progress with the black dress. And now with the cream top, I just made I think I showed you the same thing, I don't remember. So I did the front equal with the back now, and I do have to still have, because I needed to film the last row of the ribbing, And now I do need to film that row. It's only one single crochet row, but still, you know, when you're doing it like step-by-step tutorial, you need to do it step by step, meaning that you don't have how to do it differently. And now I was thinking after joining, because I think I will use the, oh my god, I just broke the chair. So I think because of this, of making only the seaming with the needle, I think it will look nice if it will have a slit on the sides. So I think I will do this. Hopefully I didn't break the chair too bad. And then I will add a nice edging for the sleeves as well. And if I'm deciding, but after I will go with the seaming, if I decide to let the slit, I want to make an edge over here as well. So I will see how this will look. After I will finish with everything today, because I have so less things to work on this blouse, and I think that I will go with it. Now as I'm thinking, if I'm putting just a cord in here, a string, and to tie it like this, I think it will look a nice cover up if we're making it longer. Anyways, so yeah, this is the progress so far with everything I've done. It took me quite a while with editing the video tutorials for the knitting sweater. I thought that it would be faster, but yeah, I stopped doing it because of the drilling. And then we had activities and so on, so I didn't have too much time. But anyways, this is my progress so far. Maybe I will be able to let you know what the progress is by the end of the week. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this week went so far. So yeah, I think I'm good with it. Look what I'm wearing. Ta-da! Well, I still need to go more in length, and it's still curly, but it's okay right now because it needs to be a bit as my waistline is not quite as my hips. So I'm kind of okay right now, and I know that this will get a bit with the weight of the skirt, it will get better. But oh my god, the top part is perfect. It's just simply perfect. So now I finish with the, let's talk like this. Okay, so now I finish with the pockets, and now I simply need to continue working for the length. I'm thinking to go only in double crochet right above my knees, and then I will go again with the mesh stitch pattern. So this is the plan for the dress. I'm really happy. I will let it like this. I cannot do it something else because I ended up not making any increases for this part. And I do think this part, my neighbors still, and I do think that this part it's a bit wider than what I measure with my gauge, because this I was measuring according with the gauge into the mesh stitch pattern, but always a double crochet stitch pattern will be the gauge will be smaller, meaning you'll have less stitches into 10 centimeters, which will give you a bigger circumference with the same number of stitches as if it will be mesh stitch. And this is because the chain stitches that we are doing in between double crochet tend to be smaller than a regular double crochet. If you're putting 3 double crochets and 1 double crochet, 1 chain, 1 double crochet, the 3 double crochet needs to be slightly wider. Of course, if it's only 3, it won't be that visible, but when you have like here 258 stitches, at some point it's getting more noticeable. So now I will continue to work with the length of the skirt, and after getting above my knees with this double crochet, it's still see-through, but I'm planning to wear some biker shorts under, and or maybe a black skirt under, like the ones that you're using like for second skin or whatever they are called, and then to go with the mesh stitch pattern. And when going with the mesh stitch pattern, I'm thinking to let a slit on the side. So I'm pretty excited and pretty happy with this project. It's my my heart project. I don't know how to call it, but yeah, I think I will need to make a blouse only like in the top, because it's so beautiful. Anyways, and I did have some something else, but ta-da! I managed to finish this blouse. Well, it's not finished because I still have, as you can see, the edge on the back is like wavy. So I decided to add 1 more row in slip stitches, because this will kind of make the edge more stable. Anyways, it will get better with blocking, hopefully. But yeah, I think it's nice. I like the slits. For the sides joining, I used chain stitches and slip stitches, because I didn't want it to have that seam to be thick and not nice, because this yarn, it's a bit, being recycled cotton, is not that flowy. So, and it's decayed, that's why any joining that it will involve seaming or something else, it will be, you could feel this being too chunky. But this is looking pretty nice. And now I will finish with this edging with slip stitches. I don't know if I will do it on the sleeves as well, because the sleeves are quite okay. Maybe on the neckline, but for sure with the front and the back. And then to block it, and starting next week, I will have to start working on the pattern. I hope you like it. I'm pretty excited with this one as well. The stitch pattern is really beautiful, and I love the idea of the yarn being sustainable, being a recycled cotton, so it's perfect. It's perfect. So yeah, this was it for this week. I didn't manage to work at all on the sea breeze cover up, but I decided to let it as a top, because I'm thinking that for the tutorial it will be nice for people to see that you can use that tutorial to make either a top or a dress. So I will let it as a top, and this means that I have because the length is almost done, so I have only the finishing touches to add on that one, and I will have another tutorial to work on. So yeah, I'm happy with this week. I can wait to see what the next week will bring. I will continue working slowly to the black dress, and of course besides that, I will have to finish from these projects that are finished, and I need to put the pattern out there. So thank you so much for being here with me for another weekly journal with another crochet adventures of the week. So thank you so much. I hope you'll have an amazing weekend, and see you next time. Bye.